Have you ever noticed that in retirement, even the simplest things like making a dentist appointment or changing a tire suddenly feel incredibly overwhelming? It's a common experience for many of you who once juggled an entire life filled with chaos, deadlines, and endless responsibilities, often with remarkable ease. You might quietly wonder, why does this feel so hard now? If you've ever felt this shift, please know you are absolutely not alone. And no, there's nothing wrong with you. What you're feeling is a hidden part of retirement that almost nobody talks about. It's a natural adjustment that your mind and body are going through. Let me tell you about Reina, a woman in her early 60s whose story might sound very familiar. For decades, Reina was a master of multitasking. She spent her days juggling full-time work, planning international travel, taking evening courses, nurturing her family life, maintaining a home, caring for pets, and even training for marathons. Her days were packed, long, and incredibly demanding. Yet, somehow, the more she had on her plate, the more energy and drive she seemed to find. But then retirement changed everything. Suddenly, a single errand like grocery shopping felt like a full-day event. A simple phone call felt draining, as if it required immense effort. She often caught herself putting off the smallest tasks, those she once would have handled without a second thought, and she'd wonder, why is this so incredibly hard now? Like countless retirees, Reina feared she was losing her edge, that her mental sharpness was fading. But the truth, as she would soon discover, was far more interesting, and far more normal than she could have imagined. What was really going on inside Reina's retired brain, and perhaps yours too, is a fascinating biological process. For decades, her body ran on elevated levels of adrenaline and cortisol. These stress hormones, often associated with fight or flight, actually acted like an internal engine for Reina. They helped her handle deadlines, solve problems under pressure, and push through those long, demanding days. Then retirement hit, and that powerful internal engine abruptly shut off. There were no more alarms, no urgent deadlines, no constant sense of urgency pushing her forward. The quiet felt wonderful at first, a much-needed respite. But over time, her brain began to miss that steady hum of activity, that gentle internal pressure that had defined her working life. This sudden drop in internal pressure creates a kind of shock to the system. Without that subtle push from stress hormones, even tiny decisions require more mental effort than they used to. And when every task, no matter how small, becomes a conscious decision, every decision starts to feel exhausting. It's a profound shift that can leave you feeling drained. This isn't laziness on your part. It's biology, pure and simple, and a significant period of adjustment for your brain and body. Reina began noticing things like persistently delaying simple appointments, feeling an odd sense of stress before even minor errands, and overthinking small plans that once were effortless. She found herself losing momentum to start tasks she knew she needed to do, and paradoxically, she felt busy, even when she only had one or two commitments for the entire day. Retirees often describe the exact same feeling. When life loses its familiar structure, the brain loses context. Without the old rhythm and external demands, even small tasks expand in our minds, becoming disproportionately large. And here's the surprising part. Your brain, like Reina's, actually needs a little bit of healthy stress to feel alive, engaged, and motivated. Not the heavy, draining kind from work, but a gentle, purposeful level that gives direction. Eventually, Reina had her turning point. She realized she wasn't broken. She was simply adapting to a brand new phase of life. Her mind wasn't failing. It was recalibrating itself to a new normal. She discovered that what retirees truly need is not the overwhelming chaos of their old working years, but a gentle, meaningful rhythm. Just enough activity to wake up the mind without overwhelming it. So, what helped Reina regain her spark and rediscover her joy? Here are 5 small changes that made a big difference for her, and for many retirees just like you. The first lesson, building anchors into your week. These are consistent, low-stress commitments that provide a gentle structure without feeling like work. Think of a morning walk with a friend, a weekly coffee meetup, a class you enjoy. or a volunteer morning. Just one or two anchors help reintroduce a natural rhythm. These anchors provide a sense of anticipation and purpose, giving your brain a soft framework to organize your days around, making the unstructured feel a little more manageable. The second lesson, doing tasks in tiny bursts. This strategy dramatically reduces the mental weight of any given chore, no matter how daunting it seems. Try setting a 10 or 20-minute timer to start a task. Tell yourself you only need to work on it for that short period. Often, once you begin, the momentum carries you further. This approach breaks down larger tasks into bite-sized, achievable segments, tricking your brain into overcoming the initial resistance that often accompanies big projects. The third lesson, embracing light daily movement. Physical activity isn't just good for your body. It's a powerful tool for your mind, especially in retirement. Short, easy walks, gentle stretching, or simple exercises raise natural energy levels and reintroduce healthy momentum into your day. It's a gentle push for your system. Movement releases endorphins, reduces feelings of stagnation, and provides a natural, healthy hum that your brain might have been missing, helping you feel more alert and vibrant. The fourth lesson, seeking group accountability. This isn't about rigid deadlines, but about the gentle expectation that comes from shared activities. Consider joining book clubs, walking groups, art workshops, or any activity where someone is expecting you. This shows your brain a natural, gentle deadline and encourages engagement. The social connection and shared purpose provide a subtle external structure that motivates you to show up, participate, and feel connected, combating feelings of isolation. The fifth and final lesson, scaling down your tasks. This is about simplifying your mental to-do list and celebrating small victories. Raina's favorite motto became, "Do one thing today." By focusing on just one meaningful task, you prevent overwhelm and build confidence. This mindset shift helps you appreciate the accomplishment of completing a single item, rather than feeling defeated by a long list, making each day feel more productive and less stressful. The bigger insight here is profound. Retirement isn't a problem to fix, it's a unique rhythm to discover and embrace, a new way of being that requires gentle adaptation. When you find the right balance between necessary rest and light, purposeful activity, your mind wakes up again. That internal engine hums at a comfortable, sustainable pace. Small tasks stop feeling like insurmountable mountains. Instead, they become manageable steps in a fulfilling day, allowing you to move through them with ease and grace. And each day becomes something to genuinely look forward to. A canvas of possibilities, not just something to navigate with a sense of quiet dread or exhaustion. If this message resonated with you, if you found comfort or clarity in Raina's story and these insights, please like this video so more retirees can find this essential information. Share it with a friend or family member who might be going through the same thing, someone who needs to hear that they are not alone. And subscribe to Happy Grandpa 69 for more gentle wisdom, warm stories, and practical tips designed especially for people in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. Your journey matters.